Hello, in this video we are going to explain the three layers of web design. To start with, a website is a collection of individual but related web pages. Web pages are often stored together and hosted by a web server. Web pages can include different objects such as text, sound, video, and images. A web page is created using three layers: content layer, presentation layer, and behavior layer. The first layer is the content layer or the structure layer, where we use HTML language. HTML is an abbreviation for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a text-based language used to develop websites. Files are written in HTML using a simple text editor or web authoring package, where files are written in text format and are usually saved with an .htm or .html file extension. These are file formats that are recognized as web pages by web browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, etc. HTML uses a set of markup tags to describe the structure of a web page to the browser, where HTML tags are shown using angle brackets around them like this. HTML angle brackets tell the browsers that this is a markup tag and not text to be placed on the web page. The browser then doesn't display the HTML tags, but uses the tags to display the content of the page. There are a number of predefined styles available for use in a web page, where HTML provides 6 different levels of heading to organize the level of importance of each section in a web page, where level 1 heading, or H1, is the most important heading. Then the least important will be level 6 heading, H6. For example, this HTML document will be displayed by the browser as shown to the right. The second layer is the presentation layer or the style layer. This layer dictates how a structured HTML document will look to a site visitor and is defined by CSS files. These files contain the style instructions for how the document should be displayed in a web browser. CSS is an abbreviation of Cascading Style Sheets, another text-based language, where styles are created and added to web pages, can be written or embedded into HTML document, but is usually created in a separate file saved with .css file extension. Style sheet is then attached to a web page. This makes all pages of the website have a similar appearance with the same font styles and color schemes. If we take a look inside the CSS file, we find that each element has one or more declarations, each separated by a semicolon. Each declaration has a property name and a value separated by a colon, where each declaration block is surrounded by curly brackets. When using a style sheet in a separate file, this file is to be linked to the HTML document in the head paragraph as shown on screen. The third layer is the behavior layer or the script layer. The behavior layer makes a website interactive, allowing the page to respond to user actions or to change based on a set of conditions. In this context, JavaScript is the most commonly used language for the behavior layer. JavaScript is a text-based programming language used both on the client side and the server side. It gives web pages interactive elements that engage a user. It is in charge of dynamically updating the content of your website and other back-end processes. A JavaScript program may be embedded in a web page with the HTML tag. JavaScript allows the validation of forms without the input of the server, thus reducing traffic. It provides wonderful tools for a more interactive and user-friendly website. Some of the basic functions of JavaScript are autocomplete, form validation, and adding animation.